Like any art form, the end result of a video or film production can seem deceptively simple to produce. After all, the intent of video marketing is to present a compelling story that will simply entice the viewer to pay attention. Remember, when it comes to television advertising, you're not just competing with other businesses. You're also competing with the telephone, the refrigerator, the restroom, all of the distractions that take people away from their TVs during a commercial break. Which brings us to our first challenge. How do we hook a viewer quickly to make sure that they wait until our commercial is over before they go to the kitchen to get that snack?
We start with an original script. Many businesses do offer similar products and services, which is why so many commercials look exactly the same. Imagine yourself driving to work. You probably have 2, maybe 3 different routes that you use depending on traffic, weather, and errands that you have to run along the way. Now imagine trying to find a different route to work every day. This is difficult enough, but now imagine that you have the exact same amount of time to make the trip every day, down to the second. You'd better be creative. This is how each video project begins at Accent Media Productions. The client provides us with a destination, and our team starts planning a trip that takes the viewer down a new road. After the commercial concept is defined and translated into a shooting script, the team starts working out the challenges inherent with every production. If the script calls for actors, and they almost always do, we start the casting process. Who can we find that is perfect for each role? Then we move on to issues concerning location, lighting, audio needs, special effects, and scheduling. Depending on the production, this phase can last a few hours or several weeks. It's a tedious process, but attention to detail here means fewer problems on location. Lights are set, lines are rehearsed, and the camera is ready to roll. Once shooting begins, teamwork is essential. Every minute spent on the set costs money. Now, if we're lucky, lights don't burn out, actors deliver their lines in one take, and everything is perfect for each shot. Unfortunately, this kind of luck is rare in our business. Often, a shoot requires production staff to get extremely creative. Getting the shot can sometimes require innovation and a little engineering. For this particular shoot, we see Jason Carter hanging over the side of a drift boat with the Trout Cam. For the Fly Fishing the Bighorn DVD production, we needed several underwater shots. Some PVC pipe, a spice canister with a clear lid, silicone sealer, and several failed attempts later, Jason came through with some of the most unique footage ever shot on the Bighorn. Here, Jason is getting the famous in-your-face skating shots for a Billings Bulls hockey commercial. Laying on an old tire, Jason was pulled around on the ice by his feet until he got the shot he wanted. We then put Jason in a plastic garbage can and pushed him sideways down the ice to get this shot. A team that thinks out of the box and focuses on problem solving makes the impossible look easy. The creative process doesn't end when the shoot is finished. Back in the production studio, video is digitized and pulled into the editing computers. Here we see Will Morris following the shooting script to make sure that the final edit matches the original vision of the production. This process is a lot like conducting an orchestra of imagery and imagination. Subtle elements are added, audio clips are mixed, music is remixed, graphics are designed and placed on the editing timeline, and everything has to be perfect. No easy feat when you realize that each second of video is made up of 30 individual frames. A 30-second commercial is actually 900 frames of video. If even one frame of video is missing or out of sync, the trip is cut short and the viewer gets out of the car and walks to the kitchen.
Video advertising isn't the cheapest vehicle to drive customers to your door, but when done right, it is the most effective. And at Accent Media Productions, we do it right. Head to the heart-pounding action Wednesday, November 30th, as your Billings Bulls take on the Helena Bighorns at Metro Park.